Hi, my name is Cynthia Wakio, and today we're going to be exploring on what you need to know about the leadership training we offer here at Corporate Staffing. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Cynthia.
So, when you're taking a leadership training from Corporate Staffing, what does one need to know?
Now, if you're watching this video and you're an employer interested with empowering your staff with the leadership skill, the first thing that you need to know is that we endeavor to customize the course or the training. Why? Because leadership is very broad. So I wouldn't want to come and just train and tick a box. So the first thing we do is when you make a request, when you make an inquiry, is to be able to have a sitting with you, be able to understand what are you looking for, what is your organization like, what is your culture, what do you want to accomplish, what gaps have you been able to identify with the team. So that then, only then can we be able to come up with a customized course for you. And even beyond, having a sitting with you to understand your needs, we go deeper. And by going deeper, I mean, we also talk to the recipients, the people who you are looking to be trained. So to be able to understand what are their gaps, what is their take on leadership. So for some of the clients, we do a survey and we're able to look at the competencies or even have a one-on-one discussion such that at the end of the day, in there, we can come and tell you this is what you're proposing for the leadership course, but your staff or your managers, supervisors, they're also saying that they would also want to be trained on these, or these are the other gaps that we've been able to identify. Yeah. So the key takeaway to answer you is that we do customize the training to be able to fit what potential client is looking for.
Yeah. And how does that client now benefit? What is the benefits to them and their employees?
I think the biggest benefit is obviously when you're able to customize a course or a training, is we'll be able now to touch on the specific gaps, and that does help in a big way in the sense that I'll give you an example. Let's say you're struggling with your leadership team is struggling with communication or performance management or delegating or even motivating, influencing, getting the best out of people. So that means the training will focus on those areas. And even when you offer, the other thing we do offer is post-training support, such that after we train the team, a month later you come and see how effective was the training. So the fact that we customize means that we are able to address the real issues, and we are not just touching on any leadership areas and ticking a box. And for the staff, the key benefit I've seen is, number one, they become more self-aware of who they are and the role that they are supposed to play. This is a discussion we've been having with you, and I always say that a lot of us are very good at management. What we don't realize is there's a difference between management and leadership. So how do you motivate people? How do you influence? How do you coach? How do you get the best out of people? That's what leadership is all about. So when the staff becomes self-aware, they are more confident in terms of being a leader, how they handle their day-to-day responsibilities. And also don't forget, training is one form of it's one way that you can be able to motivate someone, because when you now come and recommend a training and you sponsor someone, they're able to look back and say, well, my employer has done all they could, and so the rest is left up to me. Because at times also we require the managers, the supervisors to deliver, but they don't have what it takes. So if you train me, then you're telling me I have your best interest at heart. I want to empower you so that you can be able to do your best.
And why corporate staffing? Why does it stand out as to offer this training?
There are various reasons why we stand out. Number one, myself, I'm a practicing leader. I'm the one who's oversees the day-to-day running of the business. So at any given time, I'm in charge of between 25 to 50 staff members. So this is something I've done practically. So it's not theory. Number two is that aspect of us being able to customize the training to be able to fit your needs. Number three, we offer post-training survey and feedback, such that now we're able to come and be able to see, based on the targets, the goal we had at the beginning, have we been able to achieve that? So we offer a package, and so it's not just a one-off. So from the very beginning, in terms of understanding your needs, we'll do a survey, we'll talk to the people who needs to be trained, over and beyond meeting you, to now having a very practical training where we don't just, it's not just a matter of PowerPoint. So we'll have things like role playing, we'll have case studies, to make sure that indeed the supervisors, the managers, they get to understand what's required of them. Yeah, so that's what we offer in a nutshell. And when you get in touch with us, I'm sure you can be able to have more discussion. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. For more information about our leadership training we offer here at Corporate Staffing, please click on the link below. See you next time.